Ad delivery performance in video streaming requires balancing ad fill rates with video startup speed, but previously you had to contact AWS support to adjust Ad Decision Server timeout settings. You can now configure individual HTTP ad request timeouts to control how long MediaTailor waits for ad server responses. You can set total personalization time budgets separately for live streams, video on demand, and live ad prefetch to optimize ad retrieval for each workflow type. You can enable parallel ad decision server requests to reduce overall response time, which accelerates video startup in VOD scenarios. You can adjust these settings directly through the MediaTailor console, CLI, or SDKs using the Ads Personalization Timeouts and Ads Personalization Concurrency parameters on your playback configurations, giving you control to improve ad fill rates for live events or minimize latency for faster playback initiation. Previously, you could only restore TDE-enabled SQL Server databases on single AWS RDS instances, forcing you to either disable encryption or sacrifice high availability during database restores. This limitation complicated migration and recovery workflows when you needed both data encryption and multi-AWS redundancy. Now you can restore TDE-enabled database backups directly to multi-AWS instances and instances with read replicas in the same region. You back up your existing TDE certificate and store it in S3, then restore the certificate to your RDS instance with the TDE option enabled. Finally, you restore your TDE-enabled database backup from S3 using native backup and restore. This eliminates the need to choose between encryption at rest and high availability, streamlining your database migration and disaster recovery processes. Building reliable data pipelines requires understanding how your data is distributed, but identifying skewness, outliers, and unexpected patterns typically requires writing custom code and running separate analysis jobs. AWS Glue Data Quality now includes a distribution analyzer that addresses this challenge by automating distribution profiling within your existing data quality workflows. You can generate histograms for numeric columns and value distributions for categorical, date, and Boolean columns directly in DQDL with configurable bin counts. The analyzer integrates with your existing DQDL rule sets, allowing you to run distribution profiling alongside your current data quality checks in a single evaluation. Distribution statistics are stored in S3 for querying through services like Athena and exposed through APIs for integration with monitoring workflows and visualization tools including SageMaker Unified Studio. This feature is available in all AWS commercial regions and GovCloud US regions. Security investigations require switching between multiple tools and manually triaging findings, which slows down response times and increases cognitive load. The Security Hub MCP app solves this by integrating Security Hub directly into Claude Desktop. You can query your exposure findings in natural language from Claude, eliminating context switching between security tools. You can view attack paths and network paths for each finding to understand how threats could propagate through your environment. You can examine correlated findings and resource configurations to see the full scope of security issues across your infrastructure. You can get remediation recommendations immediately within the same conversation, enabling faster response. The MCP server runs locally using your existing AWS credentials with read-only access, ensuring no changes are made to your environment. This integration is available at no additional cost in all AWS commercial regions that support Security Hub.